Right, what is up guys, Sam here, and today I'm going to be showing you what's in my gym bag. So first thing first, start with the bag. This is an Alphalete bag. It's the larger one that they do. I believe it's the second release that they did. It's not going to be a full review on the bag, obviously, because we've got a lot to get through yet. But just a few things on the bag. I really like a lot of the features, but there's also a lot of the features that I really dislike as well. I think the thing that annoys me the most is that they've got such a great design and concept with the bag, but they've really let it down in a few areas. If you want to see a full review in the bag, I'll be happy to do so, just let me know. Anyway, starting off on the end of the mesh pockets, we've got my Joseph water bottle to start off. So this is just a normal plastic water bottle really. It's got a slightly cool feature with the top. What you can do is you can twist it through and it will show you how many bottles you drank throughout the day. It's a good sort of thing if you're kind of trying to track, make sure you get the right amount of fluids in you. Really handy for anyone that likes to keep track like that. Second off, we just have like a normal isotonic drink, which I'll usually drink after the workout. Just get some sugar in. Right, then we'll go into the front left pouch over here. See what we've got in here. So the first thing in there is my PowerBreathe. These are my go-to headphones in the gym if I want to get a workout in and want to listen to music. They're great, they stay in place really well. Audio is perfect for me, I've never had an issue with them. I've had them almost 2 years now I believe. So they've held up really well. I love these headphones and I wouldn't trade them in for anything at the moment. They've been perfect for me. Next up we have my Polar heart rate monitor. So this is a really good tool if you're someone who is trying to build their fitness as well. Useful tool if you're someone at the top of the game and you have really good fitness already but you want to track things down. Really good tool again. I use it for a lot of my runs as well. Great tool for anyone looking to try to get fit. That is it for the front pouch there. Let's hop into the other one straight away on the right, so it's dead opposite. Oh, I've just done it up, never mind. Right, there we go. Zippers, by the way, great on this. They're YKK zippers. The zippers are fantastic for getting into. I struggled a bit there because it's got the weather stripping on, but they're actually great zippers. We'll give big props on that. So I actually don't keep anything in this pouch. I forgot that. So yeah, let's move on quickly. Right, so down onto the left pouch. So this is the end pouch. It's not super deep, this one just sits flush with the bag. In here we have some Vaseline, you know what that's for. Any boxers out there I know you want to pop it on your Headguard on your face. Just stops you getting any cuts and things like that really. Next up we have deodorant stick, standard. Got some tablets here, got some ibuprofen and paracetamol, you know, options are great. So just in case you get a headache or anything, got a bit of a cold, pop some of them, get on with your session. Also have some hand sanitizer, standard again. And then finally we have my inhaler. If you didn't know, I'm asthmatic, so got to have one of them on me all the times. Let's hop into the opposite mesh pouch at the end. In there I just keep my hand wraps. Using the Ringside hand wraps at the moment. Really like using these ones. I've had them for probably 2 years now, I'd say. They're actually really good strong hand wraps that don't get a lot of damage like other hand wraps do. Really well made, definitely not cheap like some other brands. Really good hand wraps if you're looking for some. So the reason I keep them in the end pouch is just because after I finish the workout I'll shove them in there again still, just because they get really sweaty. Nice to have them air out down there. Into the opposite end pouch. In here we have, start off, a couple resistance bands. So these are the smaller loopy ones, so I'll put these around my toes, around my ankles, do a little bit of warm up down there with them. They're also smaller as well, so it's just easier to throw in your bag. You can hook them around poles and activate your back, chest, whatever you want to do. So I've got a medium and a light in there. I don't actually know where the hard one is, so that's what I've got in a moment. We also have, this is a really cool tool that I use. So this is the PowerBreathe. So being an asthmatic, I struggle with my breath more than other people would. So this is a good tool I've been using to train that. So what it is, it's pretty much like a bit like an elevation mask, except it's more specified for people who struggle breathing. It's, I don't want to say it's better, but for me it's definitely better. It's a proper device. It's not gimmicky like the elevation mask can be. It's actually designed for a purpose and that's what it does. Maybe I'll include some footage of me using it if you're lucky. But yeah, that's pretty much just to help my breathing and strengthen pretty much the diaphragm, I believe it is. I'm not 100% sure. Just strengthens your breath in. pretty much. I won't go into too much detail. If you want a video on it, I can do a whole one on it, explain things properly, but without rereading the information, I can tell you off the top of my head. But I do feel it helps. Next up we have my peanut massage ball. Massage ball? Yeah, that's something like that. Something like that. This is good for activating your glutes before workout, things like that. If you've got any little knots or anything, sit on that. It's sure to get in there nice and firm. It's quite a big pouch, this one, so it's pretty good. This is my extra ball. So it's like a solid grip and then the ball rolls around. So it's good for using if you've got like on your shoulders or on your chest or anything like that. You can use it with your hand, really handy. What I do a lot of times is I'll get a magnesium oil spray, which is going to be good for muscle fatigue. I'll spray that on and I'll use it and I'll rub around the muscle. Really good combination. So there's that one there. Here we have my homemade kind of like Lomachenko style hat and ball. It's not a very good one. It's alright for doing kind of like little bits here and there, but I wouldn't recommend going too hard with one of these because the elastic whips back and catches you in the eye. It's not a good look. You end up looking like Anakin Skywalker out of episode 3. It's not a good look. But yeah, just like a little bit warm, a little bit of fun, hand-eye coordination. It's good to have in your bag, warm up. Last thing in that pouch is a pair of socks. I always keep a spare pair of socks in my bag just in case I'm walking somewhere, I step in a puddle. You don't want to be training with soaking wet feet before you even start. It's absolutely horrible, especially put them in your boxing boots. So I always keep a spare pair of socks, just one thing I've always done. Right, moving into the main compartment now. So this is the main bigger stuff. So it is a huge bag, by the way, so it fits all my boxing stuff in there, as you'll see. So the first thing we see as we open up is my Headguard. One I'm using at the moment is the winning one. This is in a medium. Obviously they are kind of like a Japanese brand, so if you're going to order anything, most people would say size up, at least one size. So the medium fits me really well. I'm 5'7", 60 kilos, if anyone's wondering. So that's what I'm using for my Headguard at the minute. Brilliant Headguard, cannot fault it at all. Then we have my low blow protector, which is again, it's another winning one. This is also a medium. It's super comfortable. I have used another one before this one, and I've also tried on the Ringside ones. 100% would go the winning one. Obviously the price does reflect that, but honestly what you're paying for is, you're paying for the top and you're getting the top, so that's that one there. And then the gloves I'm currently having in my bag are still the Adidas old school sparring gloves. I just can't fault these gloves. I've still been looking for a new pair, but I mean, these are still my go-tos. They're comfy, I know them, I use them on bag, sparring, mitts. They're just super comfy, protect my hands really well, and I just really can't flaw them there, so they're still staying in my bag for the moment. And then for the boots wise, I'm using the rival, I believe they're RSX Guerrero boots. I've had these for years as well, probably about 3-4 years, but they're just super comfortable. They're nice and quick to lace up, they haven't got a massive height of the ankle. Comfy, light, and they get the job done, to be honest. It's just something I can throw in my bag. I don't worry about them too much. If we're doing outside training, it's not going to damage the bottoms or anything, because I'm not going to wear these in a fight. They're just kind of like my go-to beat 'em up shoes for training. But honestly, they are a great pair if you're looking for a pair of boots and you're unsure. These are a solid choice. There's better options out there, I'd probably say, but if you just want a boot that you can wear kind of on concrete and in the ring and training and stuff, it's a good choice to go for. So that pretty much is everything. The last few things I've got are some of these little deodorizing balls I leave in the bag. They're really handy, just obviously your shit gets sway, it's a given, and it's boxing. Usually after boxing, my hand wraps I leave loose, so I won't roll them back up again. Shove a couple of these in the end bag with them, job done, and I'll shove a couple in the main compartment with my boots and everything. Oh, there's one more thing. There's a small little side pouch in there, and in there I just keep the essential gum shield, because you can't spar without one. So that goes in there, and then that is everything in the bag. If you got any questions or anything, or want me to do reviews on anything, just pop it in the comments. I'll pop links for everything that I can find in the description, so you can find it all. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Any questions or anything, pop in the description, and I'll catch you next time. I'm out. Peace.